Hello everyone, this is Evan with an eBay tutorial. Today is Tuesday 28th of March and my subject is on how to handle customer feedback. As you should know, your feedback rating is very important for the future of your eBay business. eBay states it as one of the factors that determine the boosting of all your listings in your account. Not only that, but the majority of customers will take a serious look at your feedback rating before they decide to buy something from you. If you're a new eBay business, your feedback rating is very easily changed, and the negative feedback can lower your percentage a lot and sometimes could be devastating to your sales. A high feedback percentage will definitely make their decision easier. It has happened to me over the course of the years that customers have told me that they chose me over other sellers even though I was more expensive because of my feedback rating. There is another group of potential customers, including me, who dig even further into your feedback, checking the reasons you received a neutral or negative feedback. That is why it is very important to take care of any issues that you have from customers and provide solutions as quickly as possible. It is only common logic that the better the customer service you provide, the less problems you will have to deal with your feedback. It's always much easier to prevent issues and problems with customers than trying to solve them afterwards. There is a saying that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and it certainly applies to dealing with feedback problems. So my first advice is to make sure you do everything you can to avoid problems with customers. However, sometimes, no matter how hard you try, problems will arise, even by mistake. Right now, I even have a negative comment in my feedback saying, "Thank you for the great service," or something like that. Which gets me to the next point on feedback. Make sure you reply to any neutral or negative feedback. Because, as I said, there is a group of potential customers who will actually scan through your neutral and negative comments and will decide on their purchase based on the reasons that are stated and the replies you have left. I have seen many sellers that do not take care of their neutral or negative feedbacks. There will be feedback that, no matter how you try with the customer or with eBay, that will stay there for all customers to see. So if you don't respond to these feedbacks, you give the impression that first, you don't care, and secondly, that the customer was right. So by not responding and not showing that you actually took care of the customer and provided a solution, you make it even worse. So make sure that you reply and that your reply is truthful and shows that you care. Also, let me give you one more tip. Try not to provide answers that might provoke a negative reply from the customer, because if the customer replies to your answer, eBay does not give you the option to reply back. You only have one try to reply while the customer has two. So let me show you how to reply to feedback. You can get there in many ways. One of the easiest way is just to click on your feedback score, and then on your feedback page, you just have to click on Feedback Forum. You see over here, Feedback Forum. And here you have these options. You have the option of Reply to Feedback Received, Request Feedback Revision. So when you click on Follow-up to Feedback Left, you get to this page and you see all the comments you have received from buyers, and you can follow up and you can respond to any of the comments. Now, let's go back. And now let's talk a little bit about the request feedback revision. This is an option that eBay gives you after you receive a neutral or negative feedback, in order to ask your customer to revise his feedback and make it from, negative to neutral, or from neutral to positive, or negative to positive. So the only thing you have to do is just click here and send the feedback revision for your customer. However, of course, you have to speak with your customer first in order to make sure that he knows what to expect and he knows what to do. I have been successful 3 times to change a negative feedback into positive by providing a solution for the customer. So in order to use the feedback revision link, first make sure that your customer is satisfied and replies in written to you that he will actually change his feedback to positive. And even if he doesn't, if you have in written his consent that he's going to change his feedback to positive, even if he doesn't, you can call eBay and you have very good chances of eBay deleting the negative or the neutral comment. One last thing. If you believe that the customer took advantage of the feedback system to blackmail you, or in general that his reaction is extreme, then there are 2 more things to do. First, you can report the buyer and mention in detail why you are reporting him or her, and secondly, add him to your blacklist, to your blocked bidders list. I call it blacklist. By adding customers to your blacklist, they can see your listings, they can communicate with you, and they can buy from you. It is one of the defensive weapons, in quotation marks, that eBay gives you and adds to your preventive arsenal. So let me show you how you can do these 2 things. First, if you want to report a buyer, it's very easy. You just go to his negative comment and you click on report this buyer. And by filling out the form after the page is shown, like here, and you can be as specific as you want, and you can report the buyer for his misbehavior. If enough of us report a buyer and his behavior is not within limits that eBay allows, then there is a great chance that this buyer will be suspended. And also there is a great chance that after he gets suspended, that your negative feedback will be deleted. I have been successful with that just once, but what I'm saying is that it is doable. So let me show you how to add someone to your blacklist. So here we are in the overview, and I have put this box for shortcuts up top so that I don't have to scroll down, but you can find it in your Seller Hub. So if you want to block bidders, all you have to do is click here, block bidders, and then add an eBay user to my blocked bidder buyer list. So if you click here, you go to that list. As you can see, my list is very well populated, and all you have to do is just put a comma here, space, and then the username. You click submit, and this is it. In one of my next videos, I will talk in detail on the kind of feedbacks that can or cannot be deleted and how to handle them. So this is it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to be notified of my new videos. If you have any comments or questions, please ask them below and I will try to answer as quickly and as thoroughly as I can. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day with lots of profitable sales.